A man and his wife longed for a child. One day, from the window of their small house, the woman saw a beautiful garden full of fresh Rapunzel, a type of lettuce. She wanted to eat them so much that she became sick with longing. Her husband, fearing for her health, sneaked into the garden, which belonged to a powerful witch, and stole some Rapunzel. When he was caught on his second visit, the witch made a deal with him. She let him take as many Rapunzel as he wanted, but in return, he had to give her their child as soon as it was born. The man was horrified but agreed, and when the little girl was born, the witch took her with her. She named the child Rapunzel and raised her deep in the forest. When Rapunzel was 12 years old, the witch locked her in a high tower that had no door, only a small window at the top. The only way to get in was to shout, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," so that the girl could let down her long golden braid so that the witch could climb up. For many years, Rapunzel lived alone in the tower and passed the time singing. One day, a prince was riding through the forest and heard her beautiful voice. He watched from a distance as the witch climbed up the golden braid. When she was gone, the prince called out the same words and climbed up himself. Rapunzel was afraid at first, but soon fell in love with the prince. They planned for Rapunzel to escape, but before that could happen, she accidentally revealed the prince's visits to the witch. Enraged, the enchantress cut off Rapunzel's hair and sent her to a lonely place in the wilderness. That evening, the witch tricked the prince by letting down the cut braid. When he climbed up, she pushed him off the tower and he landed in the thorns that blinded him. For years, he wandered through the country looking for Rapunzel. One day, he heard a familiar voice singing and followed her. It was Rapunzel, and when she saw him, she wept with joy. Her tears fell on his eyes, healing them and giving him back his sight. The prince took Rapunzel to his kingdom, where they married and lived happily ever after.